Oh wait, you gotta go back and hit go live.
It's saying that you're live right here.
Yeah. Guys.
Streaming portrait.
Yeah. Hi guys, thanks for being patient with us. It's Token Thursday! Welcome to Bridget's Cannabis Corner. I am your host, Bridget Ward. Thanks for joining me tonight. Guys, we've got a really special show for you tonight. We are going to be reviewing some Tangie cookie. Ooh. One of my all-time favorite strains. I'm totally hooked. I love this strain. Mostly for me, I have anxiety, so I can't smoke very many sativas. So when I do find a sativa dominant hybrid or a sativa that works for me, I'm going to stick with it. It's awesome for people like me that have anxiety to have a good daytime strain to be able to go to. And today we are live, guys, in 3 different networks. We are in Facebook, we are in Instagram, and we are in YouTube. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at Buttercup Biddy. My YouTube is Bridget's Cannabis Corner. Make sure you like and share this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We want everybody possible to access this information so that people know that this wonderful plant is not a scary drug. Okay, that's why I do this. So I'm gonna click in here. I'm gonna share with my Facebook groups here. Make sure you guys do that also. I hope everybody had a great holiday. We did. We went to Fairmont. I'm sure some of you saw our video. The hot springs is just so beautiful and so peaceful, especially in the winter, which you would think would be kind of strange because it's cold out in the winter. Who wants to be sitting in a pool in the winter, right? Well, it's so warm you could literally sit out there all night. So it was just wonderful. Nice to, we feel like it's more important to build memories with our family than it is to spend a bunch of money on stuff that's going to be broke next week. My kids always remember going to Fairmont, and so it's not that far away from us. So yeah, we had a great time. So I am sharing this into the Ganji lovers on Facebook. I'm sharing this into the Canna on Facebook. The Ganji Revolution. Canna Crusaders. Let's see. We're going to share into Canna Vets Matter. Oh, Vet Meds Matter. Sorry. It won't let me. Darn it. Okay, so if somebody could please share these into Canavets Made in America and Vet Meds Matter for me. Also the Dab Station. I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Nice Guy Glass. Thank you, James, for all you do. We're going to give a shout out to Gemini. Follow him on Facebook. You guys, he's totally mesmerizing to watch him blow these beautiful pieces that help save people's lives. So you're going to be seeing more of his stuff on my feed and in all our different groups' feeds. It's just, it's almost healing just to watch him blow these pieces. They're so beautiful and amazing. Token with Todd. That's why we switched our time on Thursdays. Is Token Todd goes at 4:20, and I figured he was doing this before me, and we're all about love and light and getting along and sharing with each other. So we discussed it, and I figured I'll go after Todd. That way, then everybody can watch Todd and myself. So hello Facebook, hello Instagram, hello YouTube. This is only like my second time live on Instagram and just like my 4th or 5th time live on YouTube. The reason we're doing this is we're trying to build a nonprofit. Any money that goes in that comes from these videos being made on Instagram or YouTube will go into a nonprofit that can help the very sick and dying access cannabis. So it's for a great cause, so make sure you watch me on this stuff too. So I'm going to give some shout outs to my people on Facebook. I can't see any of the comments in YouTube, and I see a couple people are joining my Instagram. Thank you guys for joining me. Hello, everyone. Our girl New York is even in Instagram right now. So our sister Bridget's in the house. Hi, twin sister. I love and miss you. We'll talk to you tonight for sure. Our brother Patrick's in the house. Our brother Rick is in the house. He's smoking some Tangie as we speak. Let's see. Our girl Barbara Higgerson is in the house. Let's see, we've got 14 people live, which is pretty good right now. You know, we left a really big group and to a smaller audience, but that's okay. We want to do this the right way. We don't want to be taking advantage of people. So we're going to start all over, and we're not going to give up. We're just going to keep going, and you guys can help us do that. Make sure you share this with everybody. Send it to people's email. People that wouldn't necessarily want to get this on social media if they're still in the closet or worried about it, send it to their email. It can be private, just so they can see for themselves that this is not a scary drug. It's never killed anybody. That's why I do this, so that you can see me get high and then educate you about the strain I'm smoking while I'm high. So, I want you to comment in this video and let me know if there's a strain specifically that you would like me to do a review on. I am in Montana, which is only a medical state, so I only have access to the medicine that my provider at Starbuds gives me, which is, I mean, they have an amazing selection. We have over a dozen strains, and eventually we'll end up with like 30 some, I think, within the next 6 months, which is going to be totally awesome. OG Kush is one of them. I know you guys, a lot of you guys love OG Kush. Me too. But we are just a couple states away from Washington, which is a legal state, recreational. So we have a granddaughter over there. Lots of our family, my nieces are over there, my brother and sister-in-law. So we try to get over there as often as we can. We can stop by there and do a review in Washington of their weed. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. But let's go ahead and smoke some weed. What do you say? Fill my screen with love. Which screen is the one that you can fill with love? Okay, so I'm just going to start this out basic because we do have a lot of people watching that have never done this before. So I thought somebody was coming in. My grandkids will come traipsing down the hall. Mima! But it's just the pugs. It's just the pugs. Okay, so we do have a lot of virgins that watch our videos so they can learn how to do this. So we love our virgin smokers. We are happy to teach you how to do this and what strains are going to be best for you. That's partly why we do this. So there's no wrong way to do this unless you are using a torch and you light the house on fire, or even a lighter. I mean, some of us are pretty dangerous with a lighter. I'm a seasoned vet with a lighter. Torches are a different story. Oh, this is so... You can just smell the citrus in here. It's like, there's a bunch of orange peels in here. But it's really fruity too. It's not like a sour citrus. And let me see if my lovely assistant can show off one of these nice big juicy nugs. And this one looks kind of like a Christmas tree. Merry late Christmas. So this bud is grown by the life-saving folks at Starbuds. They're the ones saving my daughter's life. They're the ones that make her medicine that's killing her brain tumor. So thank you everybody at Starbuds for all the love and time and healing energy that you put into growing this wonderful medicine. He's holding the nug up in the Instagram screen. It's right next to my face.
The cameras are always in weird spots.
Attack of the giant bud!
Oh, there it is. I'm creeping up.
Okay, so all I do, I'm gonna take just a smaller nug that I've already obviously ripped a chunk off of. It's now in the shape of a heart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rip a little nug off here. That's right. And I would like to say happy birthday to our brother Jason Roundy today, you guys. Today's his birthday, and this first hit is going to be for you, Jason. Happy birthday. What's it like being close to Christmas baby? It looks like I've frozen on YouTube. But we'll just keep flowing with it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, so I just break a nug off. I shove it in there. A lot of people grind their weed. I don't like to grind it because I feel like you lose something. I know you can scrape the keef out and stuff, but I just like it all in my nug. And I want it all to stay there. And Starbud's weed is so amazing. There's so many trichomes in this weed. I mean, if you guys could see this jar really well. I don't know what's going on here. It's like it's still recording, but it's froze. Okay, so, yeah, the trichomes on this are absolutely amazing. Starbuds does an amazing job. No reason to ruin their weed by sticking it in a grinder, okay? Hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders. That's what they're talking about. Okay, so I'm going to smoke some green, and then we'll smoke some dab. Happy birthday, Jason Roundy. This one's for you. Cheers. Can somebody do me a favor and pop into my YouTube and see if it's frozen on your end? Because it's totally frozen on my end, but the time is still going. So, and Jason's over here. He's going to watch the comments. So if somebody has a second, if they could do that. Okay, so yeah, it's really flavorful. This has got such a delicious fruity flavor, and if you guys know me, you know I love my fruity bud. So it's really citrusy. I'm already feeling it in my head. I don't smoke before the shows, so this literally is the first time I'm smoking today, and I'm already feeling it just off a little bit of green. Some people say that your tolerance builds after smoking concentrates. I am not noticing that right now. I'm already feeling it. I have literally been sucking on my vape pen and doing dabs for the last 3 days probably. So I think the green is very effective. So this is the dab, and I partly chose this because of the color. I love the color. It's so pretty. Pretty blue. Plus my Aura gal said that I need to wear more blue. Blue is a communication color, so this is going to help me communicate and get my mission across, which is educating the public about cannabis and how it is a safe and possibly a life-saving alternative to many Western medical brutal treatments. For one, it's saving my daughter's life. If she would have had to have another brain surgery, she probably would not have survived. She was given a 15% chance to survive the first one. I don't think she would have survived the second one. So this is saving my daughter's life, and that's why I do this. I was interviewing a physician the other day, and he asked me, well, who pays you to do this? And it kind of shocked me. I was kind of like, well, what do you mean? Somebody's supposed to be paying me? What? Huh? No, I don't get paid. The payment that I receive is my daughter's life. I don't have to worry about burying my daughter. My daughter doesn't have an expiration date anymore because of cannabis, because of weed, because of pot. It's saving my daughter's life, and that's the best payment I could ever get. So just forget it on that. That's okay. We're just gonna upload it up to YouTube here after a bit. But so that's why I do this, is to say thank you to God, to the universe, to whatever powers that be for having this plant, for saving my daughter's life. My daughter doesn't have to be in a wheelchair right now. She doesn't have 1 year to live right now because of cannabis. Cannabis is killing her brain cancer. So that's the payment that I get for doing this. And I'm happy to do it. I love this plant. There is no greater feeling in the world than to know that your child is going to live. And my child lives because of marijuana. Marijuana is killing her brain tumor. Please like and share this so that other people can hear this, that there are real stories of real people that cannabis is saving their lives. And we just happen to do a show every Wednesday of patient stories. We just started our patient stories, so tune in on Wednesdays. We interview some amazing people. So on to the dab. We're going to do a dab and then I'll do the review. Okay. Getting things organized. Okay, Tangie cookie is good for getting things organized. So for the dab, this is just a little sexy leg. You can use a dab straw. Mine's really dirty, so... Well, we've been at the hot springs, so... A dab will do. Okay, so I just get it red hot. And then I put it against black surface, bottoms up. So I put it against a black background so that I could see if it's still red hot. If it's still red hot, I don't want to hit it. Because if you hit if you hit concentrates too hot, that's when they're going to be the harshest. So you want them as cool as possible. My sons taught me this. Believe it or not, they taught me how to smoke out of a dab rig, which you guys saw last High Day Friday. I'm pretty sure I was smoking. Oh no, maybe not, because we did the Trevor and you did our makeup. Yeah. So yeah, really delicious taste. The terpenes in this are absolutely out of this world. Yeah, the guy that does our concentrates, Dominique, he is, we have people come in and say, I've tried your dabs and I have never had dab that good. So whatever your guy's doing, he's doing it good. So yeah, we have expert growers, we have expert concentrate people, we have a lot of people hands-on in this medicine to help a lot of people heal from a lot of different ailments. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this strain after I get a drink, because one of the negatives of this strain is dry mouth and dry eyes. Well, cheers. Dry mouth and dry eyes beats diarrhea, constipation, vomiting, and possibly death any day of the week, right? Right? Come on, thumbs up, guys, right? By the way, Lisa and Mike, thank you for posting that picture earlier. I stole it and used it for my my post to let everybody know about this show. Oh, our sister Donna got a new electric dabber, which those electric ones, and correct me if I'm wrong, sister, but the electric ones will tell you how hot they are. So you don't have to sit here with a timer or trying to feel and see if it's too hot or just guessing whatever. Am I right, sister? Elizabeth says, those are the best side effects I can think of. Amen to that, sister. Tangie Cookies, speaking of happiness, Tangie Cookies is a great strain for the giggles too, which I love to see the giggles pop up in my research for these strains. That's one of the main things I look for to suggest for people, because I'm all about happiness and spreading love and light and making people laugh. Let's have a good time. Let's love each other. Let's forget about the hate and forget about all the problems, and let's focus on the positive things, and just send out lots of love and laughter, right? We gotta laugh at life sometimes. Laughter is one of the best medicines. Make sure you laugh. Make sure you can laugh at yourself. So that's partly why I do this, is I don't care. As long as I can put a smile on someone's face, then that's what matters. That's what matters the most. So let's talk about Tangie cookies. Okay, Tangie cookies is a sativa dominant hybrid. This strain is created by crossing Girl Scout Cookie Thin Mint and Tangie by Elevate Seeds. This is a great daytime strain, allowing you to reach maximum euphoria while still having plenty of energy to function productively throughout the day, right? Because we're not just like the typical, what people think we're stoners, we just lay around and do nothing and play video games. No, majority of us live productive lives. We want to be doing stuff. That's partly why we use cannabis versus the alternative is pharmaceutical drugs. So cannabis allows us to function without being all drugged up in a pharmaceutical fog. So Tangie cookies is great for creative energy, giving you the power to focus on the project at hand. So for me, I have tend to have a little bit of ADHD. I'll have like 5 or 6 projects going on and jump from project to project. This strain is going to allow you to just focus on and get that one project done without it being so painful and like, oh my gosh, I don't really want to finish that. You'll be delighted to finish it, and then it'll be done. So for those of us who have anxiety, like I was saying earlier, we tend to stay away from the sativas because they give us more anxiety. So we can only smoke indicas for the most part, which gives you couch lock. It's hard to have that energy to get stuff done. This is a sativa that those of us who have anxiety can smoke, and it will not create more anxiety for us. It's just going to kind of help give you that, okay, get all these other scattered thoughts out of the way, and let's just focus on this one thing, and we'll happily get it done. And we have no cares or worries because we're too happy to have any cares or worries. Due to the strong euphoric effects, Tangie Cookie would be a great strain for people who suffer from PTSD, anxiety, depression, bipolar, stress, fatigue, or just the holiday blues. A lot of us are very relieved that the holidays are over. We can kind of focus on spring's coming. So it gives us something more to look forward to than I don't know, materialistic holidays, it seems like. But there, my mom just passed away this year, so this was the first Christmas without my mom. So that was kind of tough. I know a lot of us have lost our parents this year. A lot of us have lost our parents or siblings this year. So, yeah, I totally know how that feels, and this is a good strain to help us think about the positive memories that we have with our loved ones who are passed, and laugh about that time that grandma said this and that at dinner and had everybody just rolling. I mean, yeah, those are the thoughts that come to our mind, not, oh, I wish I would have, I wish this would have been different. So Tangie cookies, guys. This strain has an amazing terpene profile, allowing for sweet citrus and fruity flavor. Those of us who love our fruity weed, Tangie cookies. This is a great one. It smells like oranges and tastes like fruity citrus. This strain can help with depression, anxiety, stress, fatigue, PTSD, appetite stimulation, the side effects from cancer treatment, nausea, muscle spasms, and pain. But mostly this is going to help with those depression, anxiety, and stress and fatigue. Those are the top 4, I would say. Let's see, I got one more page here of a little something. The negatives are dry eyes and dry mouth, which we already talked about. So, I'm going to check in with Facebook here really quick. I'll tell Instagram what they're saying. Hopefully soon I'll be able to see the stuff in Instagram too, so I can tell Facebook what Instagram says. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Bruce, what the heck is hash? Jason says, hash? My God. That's what we make cannabis cocktails out of, Jason. When we meet up in Vegas, I'm going to make you a cannabis cocktail. I'm going to make us all a big, giant cannabis cocktail, okay? We're going to go to the biggest dispensary in the world, and then we're going to have us a cannabis cocktail by the pool in the sunshine. Be uplifted, Elizabeth says. Bruce is in the house. Hey, Bruce. Let's see here. I can only see a couple comments at a time because it just pops in. But, hey, I want to see Facebook. A bunch of love in this screen for Instagram. Yay, Instagram. Love, 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 love. I'm Buttercup Biddy on Instagram. So, check me out there. Buttercup, like buttercup, the flower. Biddy, Biddy. That was my childhood nickname, so yeah. And then on YouTube, it's Bridget's Cannabis Corner. Wednesdays, we do patient stories. Thursdays, we do strain reviews. Every other Friday, we do High Day Friday, which is a smoke sesh, nationwide smoke sesh, worldwide smoke sesh. So, yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Michelle, yes, we will have some cocktails. Some people will be walking around Vegas with their big, huge stratosphere drinks. Oh, honey, we're going to be smoking 6 different strains of 6 different kinds out of a stratosphere bong. Yeah. Right? That would be fun. I've only been to Vegas a couple times, but whenever I go, I kind of get jealous that all these people have these really fun drinks, and I just never been an alcohol drink person. I would rather smoke a big blunt or, yeah, hit the bong. Yeah. Let's see here. Check it out, YouTube. Watch the video. Making hash out of keef, Bruce says. Yes, would love to have a cocktail with you too, Elise. When are we going? We're going April 1st through the 5th. Yes, that's when we'll be there. April 1st through the 5th, we'll be in Vegas. Hopefully we can catch up with Zach and Carter. That'd be awesome. Yep. Oh no, we're not going to be walking. We're going to be sitting by the pool, enjoying each other's company, passing some rollies. Yeah. Bring your purple panties. All right, guys. You guys I'm going to close the show. We will see you. Tomorrow's not High Day Friday, so we will see you on Wednesday for our patient story special. Tune in to Facebook Instagram, Buttercup Biddy, or YouTube, Bridget's Cannabis Corner, for those videos. Until then, you guys have a great night, and peace, love, and cannabis. Good night.